Kulitan na! Kulitan na!
Tayo magsaya at iwanan ang problema. Mag-e-enjoy ka sa ligaya, magkukulitan nang hindi magsawa. Kulitan na hatid, pakinggan na ito sa phone. Tawanan na lang yan sa PC mo, ay ang pakinggan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang pawi namin sa kalungkutan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa ating hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, itabi ang lungkot, ibigay ang saya ng buhay.
Anong oras na? Oras na para kulitan na!
Hello po sa inyo lahat! Hoy, kaka-upload lang ng JYP Entertainment yung cover ni Dayo ng Promise, ha? Grabe naman, ba't in-upload nyo ngayon lang? Ba't di kahapon? Kung alam, nagla-live ako. Anyway, welcome po mga kaibigan dito sa
Kulitan na!
Party! Yeah! Go! Live na live po tayo mga kaibigan sa YouTube ko, youtube.com/RainCarlementera at sa Warisik TV Facebook page. Nagbabalik na rin tayo sa wakas after a long wait. Kaya tayo nagbalik uli mga kaibigan sa dahil in-upgrade na natin tong laptop na ginagamit namin. Hindi na nakakarag-karag ang ating kagaguhan. Dahil ayos na ang ating laptop natin. Kung mapapansin nyo nga mga kaibigan, maayos-ayos yung stream eh. Buti umayos. And kaka-release lang din mga kaibigan ng JYP Entertainment ng kanta ni One Pill ng 2 PM ata. Yung Voiceless. Yan. Yan, panoorin nyo po yan. And live na nga po tayo mga kaibigan sa saan ba to? Sa Facebook ng Warisik TV, facebook.com/Warisik TV at sa YouTube, youtube.com/RainCarlementera. Kaya yan, ayos-ayusin niyo ang buhay nyo. Manood na kayo dito. Parang bata eh, no? Bago kayo magsimula, COVID update muna tayo.
Kulitan na!
Report! Panday! COVID-19 sa Kulitan Na!
Nakita lang mga kaibigan ng 6,835 na bagong kaso ng COVID-19 ngayong araw, February 7, 2022. Sa kabuuan, 3,616,387 na. 3,616,387 na ang bilang ng kumpirmadong kaso ng sakit sa bansa. Na 116,720 pa po ang aktibong kaso ng sakit. Nadagdagan naman mga kaibigan na 16,330 ang mga kumaling, kaya sa kabuuan ay 3,445,129 na 3,445,129 na ang gumaling sa COVID-19 dito sa Pilipinas. Nadagdagan naman mga kaibigan ng 12 ang mga namatay, kaya sa kabuuan ay 54,538 na namatay sa COVID-19 dito sa Pilipinas.
Kulitan na!
Report! Panday! COVID-19 sa Kulitan Na!
Queens. Aya, aya. Aya, aya. Du-du-du-du-du. Aha.
And ngayong araw, prepared po tayo. And kaya tayo prepared mga kaibigan dahil kagabi nag-research na tayo. Hindi katulad ng iba dyan, hindi nagre-research. Charot lang. Anyway, ito yung mga sakali natin, kung sakali lang, pag-uusapan natin. Wait lang, may tatanggalin lang ako dito. Yon. Una mga kaibigan, All of Us Are Dead. Zombie K-drama sets new record for Korea on US Netflix. Wawawin ay mawawala na ngayong linggo sa February 11 sa GMA. At Pilipinas, nagsimula na bakunahan ang mga batang may edad 5 to 11 laban sa COVID-19. At yan mga kaibigan ng ating pag-uusapan. Magbabalik pa ako ulit. 30 minutes ang alam to live na to. Magbabalik pa tayo. May commercial break pa. Anyway, simulan po natin itong topic ng All of Us Are Dead. Ito from NME. NME yan. So, All of Us Are Dead, zombie K-drama sets a new record for Korea on Netflix. Ito, All of Us Are Dead, zombie K-drama sets new record for Korea on Netflix. The new zombie K-drama All of Us Are Dead has helped South Korea set a new record on Netflix in the US. Alam niyo, hindi ko pa napapanood yan. Wala kaming Netflix. Baka naman, kahit 150 per month lang bigay niyo sa akin. Based on the webtoon Now at Our School by Ju Dong-gun, the series follows a group of high school students who find themselves trapped on campus as a zombie apocalypse spreads like wildfire. Parang sa labas may COVID-19, tapos dapat din nyo papasukin sa school. Charot lang. After previously topping the charts on Netflix in over 25 countries by January 31, All of Us Are Dead has now reached the summit of the daily top 10 list on US Netflix noong February 4 as the second non-English language series to reach that position. The K-drama has set a new record for South Korea. So, sila yung All of Us Are Dead daw ay pangalawang non-English language series na nag-top 10. Pumasok sa top 10 ng US Netflix, mga kaibigan. Thanks to the success of Squid Game and All of Us Are Dead, Korea is now the first country to place multiple series not in the English language at the top of the streaming service charts according to Deadline. So, ayun. So, yun yung success drama series. Hindi ko alam kung sasabihin ko eh. Wala naman tayong pag-uusap mga political tayo na uubo. The zombie series took the top spot on its 7th day of release, while last year's word-of-mouth hit Squid Game did so on its 4th day of release. So, mas nag-hit yung Squid Game kaysa sa All of Us Are Dead. Ba't kaya? Kasi wala namang pa-games ang All of Us Are Dead eh. Huwag ka lang makawakan ng zombie, yun lang yung game doon. US viewership of K-dramas has risen by over 200,000% between 2019 and 2021. Although no other Korean series has topped US Netflix charts yet, others have made it into top 10, including Hellbound and My Name. In a 3-star review, NME said All of Us Are Dead. Ito yung review nila. With some awkward high school romance. Here and a meta reference to Train to Busan there. All of Us Are Dead is in essence an outlandish if average depiction of the high school experience in all its glory and peril, presented through the radical lens of an unforgiving zombie epidemic. Yun yung review nila. Park Salomon, who plays Lee Soo-hyuk in the series, recently revealed that the process behind the actor's performances on the show. Ito yung sabi ni Park Solomon. We tried really hard to act like modern Korean high school students. Ayan sabi, pointing out the show's source material had first been released almost 2 decades ago. Yung source sila is from 2 decades ago daw. Compared to 30 years ago, sabi ulit niya, when the webtoon was made, the culture of high school student is different now. So, ibang ano na siya, bale, parang hindi na siya masyadong relevant yung story niya sa ngayong panahon. Yun ata yung sinasabi. Ewan ko kung... Pero nagtap naman, so relevant. Meanwhile, Netflix will release over 20 original Korean dramas and films this year. The platform confirmed in January in a promotional trailer. Along the slate is romantic drama 2521 starring Kim Tae-ri or The Handmaiden, tama ba? and Namjohyuk startup yan. Di ko alam kung ano yung sinasabi doon. And UFO Mystery Series glitch starting Vincenzo's John Yoo Bin. Bin? Tama ba? This year we'll also see the premiere of Money Heist Korea Joint Economic Area, the South Korean remake of the hit Spanish series Money Heist. So, gagawa pala sila ng revival ng isang show galing sa Espanya. So, ano kaya mangyayari doon? Musta sa mga nakapanood, mga kaibigan ng putang inang... Okay, mali na papatugtog ko. Sino kasi putok ng tabucho dyan? Ano masasabi niyo sa All of Us Are Dead? Comment down below. Our next topic ito. Philippines starts vaccinating kids aged 5 to 11 versus COVID-19. This is from GMA News Online. The pilot rollout of COVID-19 vaccination for 5 to 11 years old in the country started in the National Capital Region or NCR kaninang umaga, mga kaibigan. Malacanang earlier announced the vaccination of the 5 to 11 age group will be rolled out in the following sites in Metro Manila. So ito pa lang muna yung nagbabakuna sa mga Ito pa na, mga kaibigan, yung mga sites, vaccination sites na nagbabakuna ng 5 to 11 years old sa ngayon. So ito pa lang muna yung approve na pwede kayo dito magpabakuna kung may anak kayong 5 to 11 years old dito. Philippine Heart Center, Philippine Children's Medical Center or PCMC, National Children's Hospital or NCH, Manila Zoo, pwede din yan, SM North EDSA sa Skydome, and Phil Oil Gym in San Juan City. Doon pa lang pwedeng magpabakuna yung 5 to 11 years old. So, pwede pa yung... ito, sabi. The national rollout will be on February 14. So, sa February 14, sa mga sa ibang lugar, ay paniguradong pwede na bakunahan ang inyong mga chikiting. The National Vaccination Operation Center said Saturday. And Vocalid Dr. Kezia Lorraine Rosario said about 500,000 children had been registered for the vaccination rollout, mostly from the urban area. So karamihan doon sa 500,000 na yon ay sa mga probinsya. No, sa mga ano pala yan, yung mga matataas yung GBP, tama ba? Hindi ko alam. Basta hindi probinsya. Charot lang. Di ko alam. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III led to the pilot rollout of the vaccination in PCMC where about 85 children were scheduled to be vaccinated on Monday. Ito sabi niya, nananawagan ako sa mga magulang na pagkatapos ng mabakunan ang inyong mga anak, huwag kalimutan after 3 weeks or 21 days, balik na for the second jab. So 21 days yung gap nila from first dose to second dose. Duque also asked the parents to help the government spread of awareness about the pediatric vaccination and encourage other parents who are hesitant to get their kids vaccinated against COVID-19. Meanwhile, in the NCH, the vaccination drive was led by NTF or National Task Force Against COVID-19 Chief Implementer and Vaccine Czar Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. along with NTF Medical Advisor Dr. Ted Herbosa and U.S. Embassy Charge the Affairs, tama ba? Heather Variava. At the Philippine Heart Center PHC, about 50 children ages 5 to 11 were already vaccinated as of 9:54 a.m. So mas marami na siguro ko ngayon yan. Kanina ba kasing alas 10 yun eh. In Taguig City, Mayor Lino Cayetano said more than 9,000 minors have already pre-registered for the vaccination through the city's trace. Yun yung ano nila, yung tawag nila for the vaccination thing nila. Ano sabi ni Cayetano? Here in Taguig, we strongly believe that vaccination is our strongest weapon to fight the virus. It is duly time to start the vaccination of our minors as this is important as we gradually open the schools for the face-to-face classes. We want to give our children the best education and we have to protect them to be able to do this. So, magsisimula na nga pala uli ang pilot face-to-face classes. Muli. So, abangan natin yan. Yung mga developing story dyan, abangan natin yan. The city government added new vaccination sites at the SMR SMX Convention Center and Lakeshore Vaccination Hub which specifically turned which specifically turned into a children's party-like venue. So, para daw mas maengganyo siguro, ginawa nilang children's party yung venue. Pero, vaccination site talaga. Pero, okay na rin yun para pumayag din yung mga bata na mabakunahan sila. The children are greeted by cosplayer and delighted with different attractions like a puppet show and a simple token was also given to them. So, magandang approach yan for me na bigyan nyo sila ng compensation siguro para mabakunahan. Compensation nga ba tawag doon? Reward. Compensation ang puta. On Friday night, around 780,000 doses of Pfizer anti-COVID vaccine for minors aged 5 to 11 arrived in the Philippines. So, noong Biyernes, 780,000 doses daw ang dumating sa Pilipinas para sa mga minors. So, sana all. Ano masasabi nyo dahil mga kaibigan? Babakunahan nyo na ba mga Junaki sa mga pinsan-pinsan nyo? Comment down below mga kaibigan, ano nga ba masasabi nyo sa pediatric vaccination na yan? Ayun lang naman. And babalik tayo in a short break dahil may wee return tayo. Wait lang, mag-wee return lang muna ako in mga 30 seconds lang, okay? Balik ako dyan mamaya lamang. Wait lang, let's go! Magbabalik ang Kulitan Na. Alright, naka-wee return na tayo. Yeah. Sorry, di na kaya eh. Di na kaya ng pantog. Okay, anyway, our next topic ay mamaya-maya na yan. Hanap muna tayo ng magandang short burst na balita. Isa lang ang gagamitin natin. Okay, ito. Prosecution. Junks all raps linked to Christine Dacero's death. So, ito yung New Year siguro ng 2021 na nangyari. Kung naalala nyo yun. Basahin natin. The Office of the City Prosecutor of Makati City has dismissed a string of complaints filed against the companions of Christine Dacera, the flight attendant who was found dead in a hotel room on New Year's Day of 2021. The OCP of Makati City also junked the routes filed by Christine's companions against Dacera's mother and local police, the DOJ said. So, parang walang kwenta yung mga petition nyo. Charot lang. With this development, all cases linked to Dacera's death have been dismissed. Justice Undersecretary Emeline Aglipay-Villar told reporters, ito sabi na ni Justice Undersecretary Emeline Aglipay-Villar sa mga reporters. The case mentioned in the briefer are the only case involving Christine Dacera. So, lahat ng case tungkol kay Christine Dacera o sa mga nakasama sa o nasangkot din sa kaso na ito ay wala na, tapos na. Police report said the Sarah, 23, was found dead in a hotel bathtub in Makati after a New Year's Eve party with friends. She was rushed to the hospital, but was pronounced dead. In 20... Ano ba? Ano ba talaga? In April 2021, Makati prosecution also junked the complaints of rape with homicide filed against the Sarah's companion. So, walang rape daw na naganap, mga kaibigan, o walang kaso ng rape na mangyayari. In a statement on Monday, the DOJ said the prosecution cleared the Sarah's companions of the administering an attempt to deliver illegal drugs as filed by the National Bureau of Investigation. The department said there was no proof that drugs were administered to Sarah as she tested negative on the presence of dangerous drugs. The second drug rap was junked due to the absence of corpus delicti, delicti. The drug itself, which was not submitted to the prosecutors. The prosecution also absolved the Sarah's companions and their lawyer, Neptali Maroto, of obscuring of justice since they were simply protecting their rights within the bounds of the law, the prevail from DOJ read. So, ayun, cancel na din yung petition na yun. Or yung prosecution na yun. Absolved na. It also junked the falsification complaint against Police Major Michael Nick Sarmiento, Philippine National Police Medical Legal Officer, as it held that he merely relied on available evidences. The complaint of perjury filed against 3 people were also junked based on the absence of showing that the alleged false statements pertaining to the use of party drugs at the hotel are material to the investigation of the Sarah's death and alleged rape. Hindi ko naintindihan sa mga lawyers natin dyan. Hello po. Pakicorrect po ako kung mali ako The prosecution also threw out the complaints of reckless imprudence resulting in homicide against 4 of the Sarah's companions due to the absence of proof that they were recklessly imprudent for not bringing the Sarah to immediate medical attention that caused her death. Ito sabi ng DOJ statement. Evidence suggested that the respondents performed CPR immediately upon not noticing the Sarah's perilous state and sought help from the hotel lobby. So, nanghingi ng tulong ang mga kasama ni the Sarah at nagbigay pa ng CPR ito yung mga to. Rap versus Christine's mother and family lawyer. The Makati prosecutor, The Makati Prosecutor's Office also cleared Christine's mother, Sharon, of a complaints of illegal detention, arbitrary detention, unlawful arrest, perjury, libel, slander, cyber libel, and incriminating innocent person, intriguing against honor, and malicious prosecution. So, anday pa lang naging kaso dito. Masyado kasing proactive On a complaint of illegal detention, arbitrary detention, and unlawful arrest, the Makati prosecution also junked the raps against 2 police members and 2 other individuals. The DOJ said the prosecution found that the cops effected the warrantless arrest believing that a crime has just been committed, while Sharon and the 2 other private individuals were absolved since there was no evidence that they controlled or directed the police to detain the Sarah's companions. On the complaint alleging intriguing against honor and malicious prosecution, the Makati prosecution said that the filing of the criminal complaints against Sarah's companions is not intriguing against honor and was based on the pieces of the evidence gathered during the investigation of the case. Ito yung sabi ng DOJ doon. The mere act of submitting a case to the authorities on one hand is not tantamount to the crime of malicious prosecution. So, ano masasabi nyo sa naging hatol sa The Sarah case? Comment down below. So, simulan na natin yung tungkol kay Wowee! Ayun lang. Bigyan natin ng magandang background to. Nasa na? Ito na lang. Ito na lang. At ang mga Wowee ends on GMA Network Run on February 11. Matatapos sa po mga kaibigan ng Wowee. Dahil, ito, basahin natin para malaman nyo yung dahilan kung ba't matatapos na yung Wawa win sa GMA. Pero baka maiba pa to. Ewan ko lang dahil sila naman yung nag-uusap-usap dyan. Pero ito yung sa ngayon ang mga statement na binibigay ng GMA Network. Anyway, this article is from Rappler. Popular variety show Wawa Win is ending its run on GMA Network as host. Willie Rebileme's contract with the media company expired. Kaya matatapos ang mga kaibigan ng Wawa Win ay dahil mag-e-expire na ang kontrata ni Willie Rebileme. In a statement on Saturday, February 5, GMA said that the show will air until next Friday or this Friday. Until this Friday, February 11, while Willie's contract expires on February 15. Ito ang statement ng GMA tungkol dyan. Willie Rebileme's contract with GMA Network is set to end on the 15th of this month. The show Wawa Win will air until Friday, February 11. We wish him good luck in his future endeavors. Yun yung sabi sa statement ng GMA. Ito, it is unclear whether the show will continue on another network. Hindi pa natin alam, pero kung sakali, baka magaya ito sa naging ng TV5 nung nandun si Willie, yung nag-iba-iba ng pangalan. Pero malapit lang yan sa Wawa Win, magiging Wawa Win. Mamaya alamin nila at sasabihin ko din yung mga chika, yung mga marites, na mga conspiracy theories lang naman ng mga tao pero plausible. Wawa Win premiered on GMA in May 2015. It has become known for its various game segments and generous cash prizes. The show's Bigyan ng Jacket Yan segment, where contestants have to answer simple trivia questions, has become a meme. Kasi may mga sagot kasi na walang kwenta eh. Yung mga di mo alam kung ba't nasasagot ng mga tao yan. Anyway, ito yung mga conspiracy theories na nagaganap sa ngayon. Ba't nga ba may ganito? So sinasabi ng mga tao sa social media na kaya siguro hindi na pumirma si Willie na extension ng contract ay dahil na-aprobahan ng mga kaibigan ang franchise ng AMBS or ng Advanced Media Broadcasting S. Nakalimutan ko eh. Basta AMBS siya. AMBS franchise. Ito, basahin natin. Dahil na-approve na po ng basta na-approve. So, AMBS acquires sa ABS-CBN na former frequency. So, na-acquire na po ng AMBS na kumpanya na ni Manny Villar ang frequency na dati nasa ABS-CBN. So, kaya siguro hindi na siya pumirma ng extension ng contract ay dahil baka lumipat siya sa network ni Manny Villar. Although hindi pa siya confirmed, pero haka-haka pa lang, it's plausible dahil si Manny Villar at Willie Rebillame ay business partners dahil yung Vista kung ano man tawag sa building ngayon na pagmamayari ni Manny Villar ay ipinangalan kay Willie Rebillame. Yun lang na Will Tower. So, ang nagpagawa talaga niya na si Manny Villar at pinangalan lang ito kay Willie as Will Tower. So, possible na lumipat siya sa channel ng AMBS pero di pa tayo sure dyan dahil wala namang confirmation. Pero possible yon. Or kaya naman ay ano ba pwede? Lipat siyang 5. Wala, balik ulit siyang 5. O kaya naman sa Viva Max. Balik siyang movie industry. Magaganda pala yung mga tao to sa Viva Max eh. Viva Max lang sa Kalam. Anyway, maraming salamat po sa inyo para nabakinig ka ba ipagkulitan at tawanan din sa...
Kulitan na!
Ay, tuloy-tuloy na po mga kaibigan ang aming live stream sa Facebook. So, sana wala mangyaring kung ano-ano, pero sana tuloy-tuloy nga. Kaya, next week, abangan nyo po kami sa YouTube ko, youtube.com/RainClementera at sa Facebook ng Walasik TV, facebook.com/Walasik TV dito sa...
Kulitan na!
Bye-bye! Patugtog tayo ng iba. Ano ba magandang patugin? Ito. Bye-bye!
Anong oras na? Oras na para Kulitan na!
Tayo ay magsaya at iwanan ang problema. Mag-e-enjoy ka sa ligaya, magkukulitan nang hindi magsawa. Kulitan na hatid, pakinggan na ito sa phone. Tawanan na lang yan sa PC mo, ay ang pakinggan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, pampawi natin sa kalungkutan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, itabi ang lungkot, ibigay ang saya ng buhay.
Anong oras na? Oras na para Kulitan na!